YouTube, what's going on, you guys? Today I got a special video for you guys. I'm gonna be doing this full haircut tutorial. It's gonna be a scissor cut, low taper, brush back, step by step. This was actually one of the first times that I've ever attempted to really do a tutorial like this. So I'm gonna take you guys through the process of me achieving this haircut. The very first step that you guys want to take is we want to organize our work. So we want to dampen the hair with water and just comb everything through so we can get in position to section the top of the head, which is right there at the tipping point of my comb. I'm gonna go towards his first recession point, comb everything through. If you have to place your comb at the top of the head right here, I would place it, find the tipping point of the comb, and then just go to the other recession point and then tie the hair at the top with a pin. So once we have our clean foundation, I'm gonna go about 2 fingers and separate the hair, and that's just gonna be all my clipper work. So I'm not gonna go any higher than a 3-guard lever open. That's just how it makes sense in my head. So I like the darkness that a 3-guard lever open creates, and I'm gonna try my best to blend that into all our scissor work right here. So I get my first guideline. I'm gonna go 1 finger's length, comb the hair down, and then pin the side that I'm not cutting, and from the bottom grab the section from the bottom and then grab the hair from the top, and then do the same thing, grab it from the top and then go underneath. Now I have my cutting section and just the hair that I want to cut from the top. If I can be real with you guys, the only thing that helps with doing these haircuts is just repetition, because I realize that I can understand how to do it, but it really is just about getting that hand-eye coordination with your comb, being able to also use your scissors at the same time, and just body positioning as well. Like, these are all things that you guys have to learn by just doing the reps, like doing the work. You know, these videos can only help you so much. You know, this was maybe a couple, like maybe like 3 reps in. So you guys are watching me attempt this for maybe like the 3rd time. So yeah, I'm teaching you guys, but at the same time, I'm also going through like a trial and error phase. And like right here in this step, I had to go back because I did my guideline was just too long, which is a good thing. I didn't go too short, so I had to go back and correct my work. But it's all good, guys. You guys can't panic when you guys make a mistake. You guys just have to go back and regroup. As long as you guys are staying organized with your work, you guys will be able to find your mistake and just take that extra couple minutes, guys, of going back and just doing the work. You know, don't get lazy. You know, a lot of times we miss out on that learning curve because we don't want to take that extra 5 to 10 minutes to do some detail work. But those 5 to 10 minutes can mean the biggest difference in your skill set between now and maybe 2-3 years down the road, because those are the small things that just add up through time that you kind of don't realize it, but it makes all the difference. So once you guys are done doing that on both sides, now I'm just gonna untie this from the top and create a nice vertical section right there. Do it on the other side. A finger's length, or you can say a comb's length. And what I asked my cousin, I was like, how high do you want it? And then he's like, at the eyebrow level. So that is our guide from the top. So we're gonna start cutting now, everything according to that length that we just cut at the eyebrow. So once that's done, comb that section down. I'm gonna comb about 80% of the section we just cut to the side, so then I can get another section and I still have that cutting section and the section that we haven't cut, so I know exactly what to pull from the back side. So I have a clean reference point. You see, I'm pushing his head down. So I have a clean cutting point, you guys can see, and I can just go and repeat the process around the whole head, guys. So you guys want to do that on the left side, on the right side, and then now we're cross-checking. So do this on both sides of the head, guys. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial, if you guys want me to just make this video longer, let me know down below. I cut off some spots because this video was already long enough, and you guys want to do the same thing where you comb about 80% of the line, You leave that cutting line and the line that hasn't been cut. And once you guys understand the fundamentals, you guys will be able to start wherever in the head. So that's one thing that I did learn from these guys, was it doesn't really matter where you start, as long as you know the principles of how to organize your work. You guys can literally start anywhere, and that goes the same thing for a fade. So once you guys know where and how to blend out certain lines, you guys can start anywhere in the haircut. So right here, to work on the back side of the taper, so I just went in with my clipper over comb, then I grabbed the 3-guard lever closed, and I just kind of start scooping out, guys. I didn't really know how to start the back taper. I'll be honest with you guys. I was just like, let me just take a 3 or a 4. Decided to go with the 3 and start scooping out, so then I can start this low taper. And I went in with my lever open, so this is the half, and I go up about a finger's length. So I didn't even want to start with the trimmer. If you guys have watched some of my other tutorials, I do start off with my trimmer sometimes whenever I do tapers, but I just wanted to conserve the darkness on this step, on this back taper. So 1-guard lever open. So now we have that half line, and then we have the 1.5 on top of that. So we're gonna start blending out that line, guys. So you guys want to pretend that half line is a bald line. So now we're gonna close the lever, hit the beginning of the line, and we're gonna put it midway through and hit it midway, and then open it and hit the full thing. That's called the close to open lever method. So we're gonna go from the 3/4 open lever position to closed. So that 1 finger guideline, imagine that you're hitting it midway through with the 3/4 open position, and as we close the lever, you guys just want to go slowly lower and lower. So then we can go in with our 2-guard lever open, and like I demonstrated with my hand, you guys want to scoop out, and we're going a finger's length above to go into that 3-guard lever open. So our goal now is to blend everything into that 3-guard lever open without diminishing the darkness of our taper. So that's why it can kind of seem that I'm going aggressive in with my clipper, but I'm actually going fairly softly and kind of like scooping out as I'm going up. So right now with the 1.5 guard, we're gonna go 3/4 to closed. So that 2-guard lever open guideline is going to be blended with the 1.5 guard 3/4 to closed, and follow the same principles. We want to slowly close the lever as we work our way down. So then we can line up the corners using my Gamma Evo X trimmer. It's really important that we don't push the linings of the lineup in the back of the neck, because once it grows out, guys, it's not going to look pleasant. It's really key to keep it as natural as possible. And here, just shaving off the sides really quick before detailing a little bit of that taper to make it pop a little bit more. And as you guys can see, I'm only hitting the center, I'm not hitting the corners, because I wanted to give it kind of like that effect of it being darker on the outside. And now to start the side taper. So we're gonna go in with our Gamma Evo X trimmer. We went in about half a finger's length of baldness before we open our lever with the Gamma Rebels. So I'm gently feathering, guys. I'm really just using the corners, kind of just trying to get a gauge of how dark I can leave this low taper before starting to blend it out a little bit. You guys can see it was 3/4 open, and now we're going slowly and closing that lever, and now it's all fully closed. So I worked with the open, 3/4 open, half and all closed, and then I'm going closed and then opening it all the way through. So that's the full 3/4 to closed, then closed to open. And if you guys go through that process around 1 or 2 times, that should completely blend out the line. If it takes you guys a little bit longer, take as long as you guys can. So now with the 1-guard lever open, set that 1 finger thick guideline, and we're gonna blend it out little by little with now the close to open lever method. So you guys can work in whatever method that you guys want, whatever fashion you guys want, whatever suits you guys. Open to close, close to open. And now softening that line with the 1-guard leaves me in position to blend out that second line with the 0.5 guard. Now going close to open, you guys can see my thumb. I leave it there in position so it's always ready to either close it or to open it as I'm using my eyes to blend out the line. So once that's done, guys, I did in the beginning of the video show you guys that I went in with the 3-guard lever open. So now going in with the 2-guard lever open, creating a 1 finger thick guideline, so then we can kind of soften it a little bit with it closed now, hitting the beginning. You guys can still see that hard line. And now going in with the 1.5 guard and just kind of playing with the lever, guys. I was just lever playing it out and seeing how it looks. Take a step back from your work and just analyze it. You guys don't have to be that mechanical of going exactly close to open. Just use your eyes, and as you guys navigate through the cut, you guys will be able to adjust accordingly. So now let's repeat the same thing on the other side. After finishing up the side taper, I went ahead and cleaned up his eyebrows, his facial hair, and now I'm ready to style. So applying some sea salt spray at the top and kind of just rinsing it through his hair, guys, just so it reaches the tips. And we can go ahead and start blow drying with our XL blow dryer by Gamma. Highly recommend this blow dryer, guys. Just let the product just do its work, guys. The sea salt spray is meant for a dry look, and it's just gonna give it that matte finish. Once we're done blow drying the product into the hair, we want to go in and apply whatever product you guys want. You guys can apply some clay, some pomade if the client wants pomade, but personally I like keeping it dry. I'm going to use some texturizing powder, volumizing powder, whatever you guys want to call it, to give it that last touch for my client to leave. You know, I ended up taking a picture of what it looked like. I don't have a mirror right there next to my clients. I kind of like giving my clients that experience without them looking at the mirror. It gets really annoying sometimes when clients start looking at the mirror, and you guys can see the facial expression, guys, on my client. This is a low taper brush back, guys, a full scissor cut / low taper tutorial. I really appreciate all of the support in the channel, guys. I would love it if you guys subscribe for more videos, and if you guys show love in the comment section. Let me know where you cut hair, if you're an aspiring barber, or if you just watch these videos for entertainment. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys next week for more content. Peace.